Hello, and a very warm welcome to everyone listening out there.
Yeah, welcome everyone.
You are listening to English Refined.
Your place to speak English with confidence.
That is right. I am so happy you are here with us today.
It is great to be here. I am really excited for today's deep dive.
Same here. We have a really wonderful topic to discuss today.
We do. It is a topic that can really help you connect with people.
Exactly. So today we are doing a deep dive into a very special subject, learn English, by talking about your goal.
Goals. That is a powerful word, isn't it?
It really is. Because, everyone has dreams, right?
Everyone has things they want to do in the future.
And talking about those dreams is a great way to make friends.
It really helps you build trust with someone.
Yeah, because when you share a goal, you are sharing a piece of yourself.
Yes, it is very personal. And sometimes doing that in a new language like English can feel a little difficult.
Oh, for sure. You might not know the right words.
Or you might be afraid of making a grammar mistake.
But do not worry about that today. That is why we are here.
Exactly.
Our mission today is to teach you simple words and phrases. We want you to be able to talk about your dreams clearly and happily.
We are going to make it easy.
We really are.
We will look at some grammar, some vocabulary, and even practice some conversations together.
Sounds like a solid plan. So are you ready to get started?
I am definitely ready. Let's jump right in.
Okay, let's start with the basics. Section 1.
Right. We need to answer a very simple question first. What is a goal?
That is a good question. I mean, we hear this word a lot, but what does it actually mean?
Well, put simply, a goal is something you want to do.
Okay.
It is a plan for the future.
Yeah.
It is not just a passing thought in your head.
Right.
It is something you want to make real.
I really like that definition, a plan for the future. Can you give our listeners some examples?
Of course. A goal can really be anything.
Like what?
It could be saving money,
Oh, yeah, that is a common one.
or it could be learning English.
Which is a big goal for many of you listening right now.
Exactly. Or it could be getting fit and healthy.
Those are all great examples. So let's focus on the vocabulary here for a second.
Good idea.
The key word is goal. Can you say that with us out there? Goal.
Goal.
It sounds strong, doesn't it?
It really does. And there's another important word you mentioned earlier.
Which one?
Plan.
Ah, yes. Plan. So what is the difference between a goal and a plan?
That is a very good question.
Because they sound similar.
They do, but a goal is what you want to do. A plan is how you will do it.
Oh, I see. So the goal is the destination,
Right.
and the plan is the map.
Exactly. That is a perfect way to describe it.
So if your goal is to learn English,
Your plan might be to listen to English Refine every week.
I think that is a fantastic plan.
Me too.
So let's ask our listeners a question right now.
Yes. I want you to think about this. What is your goal?
We will give you just a moment.
Think about one thing you want to do.
Do you have it in your mind?
Good. Keep that goal in your head as we continue.
Yeah, hold on to it. Now that we know what a goal is, let's break it down a bit.
Okay.
Goals are not all the same, are they?
No, they are not. We usually divide them into two categories.
Right.
Short-term goals and long-term goals.
Okay, let's look at section 2. Short-term goals.
Sounds good.
What does short-term actually mean?
Short-term means something you want to do soon.
Soon.
Right. It is in the near future.
How soon is soon, exactly?
Usually we are talking about this week, this month, or maybe this year.
Okay, that makes sense.
It is something you can see happening quickly.
So if I want to do something next week, that is a short-term goal.
Correct. Now, when we talk about short-term goals in English, we use a specific grammar structure.
Oh, this is important for the listeners.
It is. It is very useful.
Which phrase is that?
We use the phrase, I am going to.
I am going to.
Yes. We use going to when we have a plan.
Okay.
It means we've already decided to do it. It is not a maybe. It is a solid plan.
Can you give us an example of how to use that?
Let's look at health.
Good topic.
Many people want to be healthier. So someone might say, I am going to join a gym.
I'm going to join a gym. That is a very clear plan.
Yes, it is. And here is a useful vocabulary word from that sentence.
Okay, let's hear it.
Sign up.
Sign up. What does that mean?
To sign up means to register.
Ah, okay.
If you want to go to a gym, you have to sign up first.
Right, you give them your name and you pay.
Exactly. So you could say, I am going to sign up for a gym membership.
Perfect. Let's look at another example.
Maybe you want to learn a new skill.
Like cooking. I love food.
Me too.
Yeah.
So you could say, I am going to start a cooking class.
I am going to start a cooking class. Why would someone do that?
Well, maybe they want to eat healthy meals at home.
Oh, right. They do not want to buy food from restaurants all the time.
Exactly. So the goal is, I am going to cook more at home.
That is a very good short-term goal. It is actionable.
It is.
What about habits? Can a habit be a short-term goal?
Absolutely. A habit is something you do every day or every week.
Right.
For example, I am going to read more books.
Or, I'm going to learn 10 new English words every week.
That is a wonderful goal.
It really is.
It is specific.
Mm.
And it is short term because you do it every week.
Okay, let's practice this. I want to hear our listeners try it.
Yes, let's do some interactive practice.
Okay.
Listeners, I have a question for you. What are you going to do this week?
Think about your plan for a second. Use the phrase, I am going to.
Are you going to study?
Are you going to call a friend?
Are you going to clean your house?
Say it out loud right now if you can. I am going.
That's very good. Using going to makes you sound confident.
It really does. It shows you have a plan.
Exactly.
Okay, so that is for things happening soon. But what about our big dreams?
The things that are far away.
Yeah, exactly.
That brings us to section 3, long-term goals.
Okay, what is the definition of a long-term goal?
A long-term goal is a big dream for the future.
A big...
Right. We are not talking about next week anymore.
No.
We are talking about 5 years from now,
Mhm.
or even 10 years from now.
Wow. 5 or 10 years, that is a really long time.
It is. And because it is a big dream, the grammar is a little different.
Oh, how does it change? We do not use I am going to.
Well, you can, but often we use a softer phrase.
Okay.
We say, I would like to.
I would like to.
Yes. Or the short form, I'd like to.
I'd like to. Why do we use this one instead?
It sounds softer.
Mm,
It sounds more like a dream or a wish.
that makes sense.
I am going to. It sounds very firm, like a schedule. But I would like to sounds like a hope from your heart.
That is a really nice way to explain it.
Thanks.
Is there another phrase we can use for this?
Yes. You can also say, I hope to.
I hope to. Okay, let's see some examples of this.
Travel is a big one for long-term goals, isn't it?
It is huge. Many people dream of traveling.
So, for example, someone might say, I would like to travel to Japan.
Japan. That sounds amazing.
It does.
I would like to travel to Japan. What would you do there?
Well, you might want to see the temples in Kyoto,
Beautiful.
or eat delicious sushi, or see the cherry blossoms in the spring.
Those are beautiful details. So the goal is the travel, but the details make the conversation interesting.
Exactly. Let's look at a life goal now. Something serious.
Okay. What about housing?
That is a very common long-term goal. I would like to buy my own apartment.
I would like to buy my own apartment.
All right.
That is a massive goal. It takes a lot of money and a lot of time.
Yes, it does. That is why it is long-term.
Right.
You probably cannot do it next week. You have to save money for years.
So I would like to fits perfectly there.
It does?
Here's another one I saw in our notes for this deep dive. Retirement.
Yes. Retirement.
That means stopping work when you get older.
Yes. Exactly. One of our sources mentioned a specific age.
Oh, yeah.
I would like to retire at 55.
55. That is quite young for retirement.
It is a very ambitious goal.
It is. But it is good to have big dreams.
Oh.
I would like to retire at 55.
Okay, let's have a little conversation, just you and me.
Okay.
I want to ask you about your dreams.
All right, I am ready.
So, tell me. What is a big dream you have? Just something simple.
Let me think about that.
Take your time.
Okay, I have one. I would like to learn to play the piano.
Oh, that is lovely.
Yeah.
You would like to learn the piano.
Yeah.
Why the piano?
I just think piano music is beautiful, and I want to be able to play songs for my friends.
That is a wonderful long-term goal. It takes a lot of time to learn an instrument.
It certainly does.
Yeah.
Now, I want to ask our listeners,
Go for it.
what about you? What is your big dream? What would you like to do?
Remember to use the phrase, I would like to.
Maybe you would like to start a business?
Or maybe you would like to write a book.
Say it to yourself right now. I would like to.
Great job.
Yeah.
It really feels good to say our dreams out loud, doesn't it?
It really does. It makes them feel more real somehow.
Definitely.
Now, there is one area of life where we talk about goals a lot.
What is that?
Our work.
Yes. Section 4. Career and study goals.
So what do we mean by career?
Your career is your job. It is your professional life.
Right. And there is a vocabulary word we often use here. Ambition.
Ambition. That is a very strong word.
It is.
It means a strong desire to achieve something.
Okay.
If you have ambition, you want to go up. You want to do better in your life.
So in a job interview or even talking with a boss, there is a very common question people ask.
Oh, yes. The famous question.
Where do you see yourself in 5 years?
That can be a scary question.
It can. Where do you see yourself in 5 years? What does it actually mean?
Well, it does not mean, what city will you be in?
Right,
It
right.
usually means, what do you want to be doing in your job? What level do you want to be at?
Okay, that makes sense. Let's do a role play to show how to answer this.
Good idea.
I will be the interviewer. You be the employee.
Okay, I am ready.
So, tell me, what are your career goals? Where do you see yourself in 5 years?
Well, I want to be a senior designer.
A senior designer.
Yes. And I have another hope. I hope to be a mentor for new students.
Ooh, I really like that answer. Let's stop the role play for a second.
Okay.
You used the special word there, mentor.
Yes, mentor.
What is that?
A mentor is an experienced person who helps a new person.
Oh, I see.
It's like a teacher, but at work.
So saying, I hope to be a mentor, shows you are a helpful person.
Exactly. It shows you have ambition, but you also care about others.
But what if I do not know?
What do you mean?
What if you ask me, where do you see yourself in 5 years, and my mind is just blank?
Oh, I see.
What if I just do not have a plan?
That is okay. It is completely normal not to know.
Really?
Really. You do not need to lie.
That is a relief.
There's a very useful phrase for this. You can say, I'm thinking about,
I'm thinking about.
or I'm not sure yet.
I'm not sure yet. That is very honest.
It is. Or you can even combine them.
How so?
You can say, I'm not sure yet, but I'm thinking about going back to school.
Ah, that is really good. It shows you are at least considering ideas.
Yes. Listeners, please remember this. You do not need to have your whole life planned today.
Absolutely not.
It is okay to just have ideas.
That is very reassuring. We do not need to be perfect. We just need to be moving forward.
Exactly. And that leads us perfectly to our next section.
Section 5. How to achieve your goals.
Yes. Because having a dream is good, but doing it is better.
Right. So the question changes from what is your goal to,
Out. How will you achieve it?
let's look at that word, achieve.
Achieve. To achieve means to successfully do something.
Okay.
You finish it, you win.
So how do we achieve big goals?
Well,
If I want to buy an apartment, that is too big to do today.
it's too big for one day. So we need a strategy.
What kind of strategy?
The best strategy is called small steps.
Small steps.
Yes, sometimes we call them stepping stones.
Stepping stones, like stones across a river.
Exactly like that. You take one step, then another.
I see.
You break a big goal into small, short-term goals.
Can you give us an example of this? Let's use the apartment example again.
Okay, so the big goal is buy an apartment in 10 years.
That is the destination.
Right. The small step is save money every month.
Ah, saving money every month is easy to understand.
It is.
It is a short-term action.
Exactly. If you save money every month for 10 years, you achieve the big goal.
Let's try another one. What about learning English? That is a very big goal.
A huge goal. You cannot learn English in one day.
Definitely not.
So the big goal is speak English fluently.
Okay.
And the small step is listen to the English for Fine podcast every week.
I love that step. It is very doable,
It is. And that connects to another strategy.
which is
Consistency.
consistency. That means doing it again and again.
Yes. Not stopping.
Right.
It is better to do a little bit every day than a lot only once a year.
So kind of like exercise.
Yes, exactly. Walk for 30 minutes every morning. That is consistency.
And there's a vocabulary word for goals that are good like this.
Achievable.
Achievable.
This means you can do it. It is not too hard. Walking for 30 minutes is achievable.
But running a marathon tomorrow is probably not achievable for most people.
No, probably not.
So we should always set achievable goals, small steps.
Correct. Small steps lead to big changes.
Now, achieving goals is hard work. Can we do it alone?
You can, but it is much better with friends.
Which brings us to section 6, being a supportive friend.
This is the social part of setting goals.
So when a friend tells you their goal, what should you do?
You should be nice.
Yeah.
You should be encouraging.
Encouraging. That means giving support and confidence.
Yes. Imagine your friend says, I want to start a business.
Okay.
You shouldn't say, that sounds hard.
No, that would make them sad.
Instead, use these useful phrases.
Let's hear them.
You can say, that is a fantastic goal.
That is a fantastic goal. I like that. It makes them feel proud.
Or you could say, that is inspiring.
That is inspiring.
And my favorite one, I think you can do it.
I think you can do it. Simple words, but they have a lot of power.
They really do.
Why does this matter so much?
It motivates people.
Yeah.
When you believe in your friend, they believe in themselves.
That is beautiful.
And when you share your goals, you build a stronger friendship.
It goes back to what we said at the very start of the show. It builds trust.
Exactly.
We have covered so much today. Let's recap quickly before we go.
Good idea. Let's review the grammar points.
Okay.
If you have a short-term plan, something for soon, what do you say?
I say, I am going to. Like, I am going to eat dinner.
Perfect. And if you have a big dream for the far future?
I say, I would like to. Like, I would like to visit the moon.
That is a very big dream, but it is a good example.
We also talked about breaking big goals into small steps.
Yes. Remember, consistency is key, little by little.
And finally, be a good friend. Encourage others.
Yes. Tell them you can do it.
We have a little motivational message for you to end the show today.
Yes, I want you to remember this.
Okay.
Every minute you spend learning English is an investment in your future.
That is so true. You are building your future right now just by listening to us.
So keep dreaming, keep planning.
Yeah.
You can do it.
We have a small homework assignment for you today. A call to action.
Yes. We want you to practice speaking.
Tell a friend your goal today.
It can be a small goal or a big goal. Just say it in English.
Right. Use it. I am going to, or I would like to.
It is good practice, and it helps you commit to your goal.
And of course, if your goal is to improve your English, please follow English Refine for more learning.
We have many more deep dives coming to help you.
Thank you so much for listening. We really enjoyed talking about goals with you.
It was a pleasure. See you next time.
Bye. Bye.
Wait. Before we completely sign off,
Yes.
I feel like we touched on something really interesting earlier that I want to dig into just a little bit more.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we have a bit of extra time today, and I think we can expand on the process of achieving goals.
That is a great idea.
We talked about stepping stones, but let's make that really practical for English learners. Yes, because stepping stones is a beautiful image, but how do you actually place the stones?
Exactly. Let's go back to that example of learning English.
Okay.
We said the big goal is speak English fluently.
Right,
And we said a small step is listen to English Refine.
which is a great step.
It is, but what are some other stepping stones? Because listening is sort of passive. What about active steps?
That is a very smart observation.
Thanks.
To achieve a goal, you really need different kinds of steps.
Right.
You need passive steps, like listening, and active steps, like doing.
Okay, so how do we talk about that in English?
Let's add a new phrase. I'm going to practice.
I am going to practice.
Yeah.
Okay, what can we practice?
You can practice speaking. A great stepping stone is, I'm going to speak English for 5 minutes every day.
Only 5 minutes, is that enough?
Yes. This goes right back to consistency. 5 minutes every day is 35 minutes a week.
That is true.
But more importantly, it builds the habit. Remember we talked about habits in section 2?
Yes, I am going to read more books was a habit.
Exactly.
So making the goal small makes it easier to start.
Yes. If you say, I am going to study English for 2 hours every day,
You might do it for one day.
right, then you get tired. Then you stop entirely.
That is definitely not achievable for most busy people.
No, it is not.
That makes perfect sense. So if we make the goal too big, we quit. If we make it small, we keep going.
Correct. Let's look at the career example again.
The designer.
Yes. Remember our friend who wanted to be a senior designer?
Yes, and they wanted to be a mentor too.
Right. So the big goal is become a senior designer.
Okay.
What is a stepping stone for that? You cannot just become senior tomorrow.
No. Maybe learning a new computer program.
Perfect.
So they would say, I am going to learn a new design tool this month.
Exactly. That is a short-term goal that feeds the long-term goal.
I see the connection now. The short-term goal is the food for the long-term goal. It helps it grow.
That is a beautiful metaphor. Yes, the short-term goals feed the dream.
Now, let's talk about the I do not know feeling again.
Okay.
In section 4, we said it's okay to say, I'm not sure yet.
Right. It is very common.
But can we explore that? Is it okay to stay not sure forever?
Well, that is a big philosophical question.
It is.
But for language learning and life planning, usually we want to move from not sure to maybe.
Okay.
So if you are stuck, you can set a goal to find a goal.
A goal to find a goal. That sounds a little funny.
It does, but it works really well.
How does that look?
For example, you could say, I am going to try 3 new things this year.
Oh. So you do not know what you like yet, so the plan is just to experiment.
Exactly. You could say, I am going to try a cooking class.
Okay.
I am going to try coding.
Right.
I am going to try painting.
And maybe you hate cooking. Maybe you hate coding. but maybe
Yeah.
you love painting.
Precisely.
And then become a painter becomes your new long-term goal.
Yes, you discovered your goal by taking action.
That is brilliant.
So even if you are not sure, you can still use I am going to. You are going to explore.
I really love that. I am going to explore. That takes all the pressure off.
It does. You do not have to be right. You just have to try.
Yes, and that connects to being a supportive friend, too.
How so?
Well, sometimes our friends are not sure.
That is very true.
If my friend says, I do not know what to do with my life, what should I say?
Good question.
I cannot say that is a fantastic goal because they didn't share a goal.
Huh. You are right. That would be a very strange response.
It would.
In that case, you can be supportive by asking good questions.
Oh, to help them find their goal.
Exactly.
What kind of questions?
You can ask, what do you enjoy doing?
What do you enjoy doing? That is nice and simple.
Or you could ask, what is something you have always wanted to try?
Oh, that uses the grammar we learned. Wanted to try.
Yes, it helps them think about their dreams without feeling pressured.
And when they answer, even if it is a really small thing, you can encourage that.
Right. So if your friend says, I have always wanted to try hiking.
You could say, that sounds fun. You should do it.
Exactly. It is amazing how conversation helps us clarify our own thoughts.
It really does. That is why we say, talk about your goals.
Yes. When you speak it, you hear it. And when you hear it, you understand it better.
And doing it in English gives you a double benefit.
How so?
You learn the language and you learn about yourself.
Yes. It is a win-win situation.
Win-win. I like that phrase. Everyone wins.
Before we finish this extra segment, I want to talk about one more grammar point that our advanced listeners might hear.
Oh, excellent. What is it?
We talked about, I would like to. Sometimes people say, I plan to.
I plan to. Is that different from I am going to?
It's very similar. But I plan to sounds a little bit more formal.
Formal. Okay.
Yeah, you might use it in a business meeting.
Like, I plan to finish this report by Friday.
Exactly. So I am going to is good for friends and casual talk. I plan to is good for the office.
Both are correct, though.
Yes, both are correct. But I am going to is the most common for spoken English.
Got it. And what about I wanna?
I wanna.
Yeah, I hear that in movies all the time, like, I wanna go.
Yes, I wanna. That is the casual spoken form of I want to.
Right.
It is very common in American English. I want to go becomes I want to go.
So is it okay for our listeners to use I wanna,
In casual conversation with friends, yes,
Yeah.
it is totally fine. It sounds very natural.
but in a job interview or writing an email?
Probably not.
Yeah, I figured.
Stick to I would like to or I want to for those situations. It is safer and more polite.
That is a very good tip. Context always matters. Who you are talking to matters.
Exactly.
Okay, let's revisit the retirement goal one more time.
The 55-year-old.
Yes. We mentioned retiring at 55. That source we looked at mentioned it is good to have a specific number.
Yes.
Why are numbers important in goals?
Numbers make goals specific.
How do you mean?
Well, if I say I want to be rich, what is rich?
That is a good point.
Is it $1 million? Is it $10?
Right. It is different for everyone.
But if I say I want to save $10,000, that is a number. I can measure it.
Ah, so we can measure our progress.
Yes. If you say, I want to read more, that is very vague.
Vague, not clear.
Right. But if you say, I am going to read one book a month, that is specific.
You can count it. 1, 2, 3.
Exactly.
I see. So when our listeners are setting their English goals, they should try to use numbers.
Yes, that's
So do not just say, I want to learn words,
Say, I am going to learn 5 words every day.
or I am going to listen to one podcast a week.
Exactly. Numbers help us see if we are actually succeeding.
That is incredibly helpful advice.
I'm glad.
So to summarize our extra tips here at the end.
Let's hear them.
1, make active stepping stones like practicing.
Right.
2, use goals to explore if you are not sure yet.
Yes, try 3 new things.
3, ask friends questions to help them find their goals.
Be a supportive friend.
And 4, use numbers to make your goals specific.
That is a perfect summary. You are a very good student.
I am learning from the best expert.
Well, thank you.
Well, I think that really rounds out the topic nicely. It gives our listeners a few more tools for their toolbox.
I agree completely. The more tools you have, the easier it is to build your house.
Or your dream.
Yes.
Okay, for real this time, we are officially signing off.
It's been fun.
Thank you for staying with us for this little extra deep dive.
Yes. Thank you, everyone. Keep practicing and keep talking.
Goodbye.